So you clicked this video today because right now you may be going through a breakup, and I am here today to remind you that you will absolutely be able to get through this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Monae, and this is a space where we talk about law of attraction, manifestation, and anything along the lines of self-development. As you can see in the title below us, today we are going to talk about how to emotionally recover from a breakup. This is something that I have definitely been going through, especially during this social distancing situation. This is something that I have experienced, and I know each of us can say we may have experienced a breakup prior to this, but during this social distancing situation it can be a little bit more difficult. So today I am going to share with you the ways that I have been able to get through, how I've been able to emotionally provide for myself, and how to get myself back into that momentum. If you see me looking down, I did write a couple of notes so that I go over everything that I really want to go over today, so that you can feel much better after you watch this video, so that you can feel more secure in your being as well. So the first step in recovering from a breakup I'm going to share with you today is acceptance. When it comes to accepting the breakup, you have to actually accept the fact that this person will no longer be in your life anymore. I know that can be difficult, and I'm here today to remind you that you will absolutely be able to get through it, but the quicker that you can accept that you will never be with this person again, at least for this time being, the quicker you can move on. I know sometimes we can have this lingering emotion that maybe they'll get better, or maybe our relationship will be better the next time, but right now I want you to take a pause in this breakup and to just have a realization of what is currently going on, and to accept the fact that right now you two are not meant to be together. Now, once you have finished your acceptance, I want you to allow yourself to feel the feelings of this breakup. I mean, if you feel anger, sadness, or even grieving this breakup, I want you to know it doesn't matter where you are in this journey of after your breakup, but as long as each and every day you take a step towards your future. So in random times, I remember that I would just start crying out of the blue. Some days I would have a set schedule, but then my emotions told me that I have to listen to them. So whenever you feel like crying, I want you to absolutely cry. I mean, anytime you're angry as well, be angry, express your anger. One thing that I really did during my breakup process was that I was able to journal out my emotions. As I did speak with you guys, it's really important to have a dump journal, so that anytime you feel low vibration or low emotions, you can absolutely get rid of them by journaling them. In these journal entries, you can really express, how you feel about the breakup, maybe how you feel up towards this person. There's no judgment when you are in your dump journal, because this is your free space. The next thing that you're going to want to do during this process is I want you to make conscious, mindful activities. So with this comes with being in nature, journaling, doing yoga, even going for runs has been something that I have been doing to just refresh my body, to remind myself that I still have a life to live. Not to be harsh, but you lived a life before this person, and I want you to know you were absolutely happy, and I want you to know you will absolutely be happy again. But this is just going to be a part of impermanence. Anytime you are in sadness, I want you to remember that you will be able to walk away of those moments into happiness. And also, when you are in happy moments, I want you to walk away from those moments to know you will too be able to reach that peak state again. During this time, if you have someone you can truly trust, if it's a family member or a friend, please reach out to them and express how you're currently feeling. I want you to know you are not in this alone. You do have a support team, and maybe also you don't want to express yourself to friends, so this is why your dump journal is going to be very important for you, to have that outlet, to be able to express yourself so that you can release these emotions. The only way that we will be able to move on from this breakup is to absolutely release all the emotions that it is causing us. So you have to be able to find healthy ways to release these emotions, like I said, crying it out, even screaming it out, like pillow screaming, do whatever it is you have to do. And also, I want to share with you, give yourself the time to recover from this. I'm not saying you have to do this within a month, 2 to 3 months, whatever time it is, you need to allow yourself to really grieve this relationship, and just to be able to let them go with love and light. One of the biggest things that I'm going to share with you in today's video is that I don't want you to fall into into unhealthy habits, it's really easy for us to get so caught up in our sadness that we may go back to our old bad habits. And I want you to know that this is going to be a time for you to use your strength, use that inner resilience to really allow yourself to get through these emotions in a healthy way. Some unhealthy habits may be over drinking, maybe you are a smoker, maybe also you just might be someone who indulges in things that may not serve you, like maybe overeating. But don't overindulge in these things. It's okay, and also give yourself the forgiveness if you have fallen back into unhealthy habits. But I want you to know each day you have a new opportunity to be different. You have a new opportunity every day to feel different. So make sure that you are using healthy habits in order to move through this breakup. Another big thing that I like to share with you is during this time of your breakup, it is not the best thing to do rebound dating. I find that some people feel like they have to be with someone in order to be happy. And again, I'm not judging anyone who feels that way, but I just want you to think about this for 1 second. If we're going to think about energy and frequency, if you're currently vibrating, let's say at 50%, and you still feel really bad, you're going to attract someone else who's also at 50%, and that is something you don't want to do. You want to be able to fill yourself up to get back to 100% of good feelings, of enlightenment, of gratefulness, of faith, and you want to be able to get yourself to that frequency so that when you are ready to date, when you are ready to let love enter your life, you will be able to attract a partner who also matches your higher frequency. During this breakup, it's giving you the great opportunity to learn more about yourself. I know we are in this social distancing situation, but I want you to remember that you can still be able to do things that allow you to forget about time. You know, maybe even try to do things that your ex-partner didn't really care for. Maybe do more things that allow you to feel good. Maybe go out. I know the world is opening up just a little bit, so maybe go visit some museums, maybe go to a park, maybe pick up a new hobby. Do something that you always wanted to do, but you didn't have the time to do it because you were so invested in this relationship, and maybe you were spending most of your time with this person. During this process of learning more about yourself, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to reflect back on, you know, who you were in this relationship, what things you did to contribute to this breakup, because I am going to be your accountability partner and to let you know that it takes two to make or break something. And I'm not here to make you feel more bad, but I just want you to have more awareness so that the next time you are in a new relationship, you don't repeat the same things that allowed this breakup to have a downfall. And during this process of you finding more about yourself and also finding the pros and cons of your last relationship, I want you to absolutely have so much self-forgiveness. I really want you to forgive yourself for any actions that you have taken in the past that weren't so aligned to who you are becoming. And I also want you to have forgiveness for the other person. I always want to remind you guys that in this moment right now, as you are breathing, you know more now in this moment than you did in the past. So please be able to forgive yourself and know that you were giving your best at that specific time. Also, during this time of the breakup, in this process, I want you to release this person with love and light. And I know that may or may not be difficult for some of you, because some of you may be feeling really upset with this person right now. Some of you may be feeling betrayed by this person, but I want you to know that you will always be the bigger person in any situation. When you can release them with love and light, you know, even be grateful for what it is that they were able to show you in this relationship, because it is ultimately building you up to be the person that you're meant to be, and it is also building you up for the next relationship in your life to be better. I know that during breakups we can hold a lot of emotional baggage, but I want you to know that it is not your authority to hold on to them. This past person, or even past people that you have been in relationships with, they shouldn't be able to hold you back anymore, because you guys aren't together. They are no longer in your paradigm. So really use this opportunity to move on, to let go, and to also forgive yourself for anything that you did in this relationship that didn't align with you currently. It is critical for you to use the past to move you forward. It's very critical for you to, when you are finish feeling the feelings of bitterness, of anger, of sadness, it's really important that you now import different emotions of happiness, of hopefulness, of excitement, to know that Right now, I am single, but that also is going to bring the opportunity for new love to enter my life. Because when you have these moments to yourself, you're going to realize how powerful you truly are. You're going to realize how amazing you truly are. And even if this past person wasn't able to see that, that is not any of your worry. Another key thing here that will allow you to propel in this, transition of breakup is that you will be able to become a different person. You have to be able to up-level yourself in order to feel like you have actually moved on. So do things that empower you. Maybe read more self-development books, definitely listen to some podcasts or any YouTube videos that allow you to remember how beautiful, how amazing, and how strong that you are as an individual. And I want you to know that even though we are in this social distancing situation, even though we may not be able to hang out with friends as often or go out drinking or using any distractions, I want you to know that going through a breakup in this situation, you will be able to have a different resilience that most people didn't prior. How awesome is it going to feel to know that you will be able to get through one of the most hardest things most of us will be able to experience in our life during a social distancing situation? Think about how powerful it is for you to know that you did the work. You did more self-development. You learned more about yourself. You gave yourself more love during this time. You were able to really stand in your power and stand in your strength to know that I love myself and I don't need anyone else in my life to validate that for me. I am so loving. I am so powerful that, I am going to be able to attract loving, harmonious, divine relationships in my life. I mean, how beautiful is that? So I know that right now it may be feeling really difficult. You may have, sleepless nights, maybe crying, but I want you to know that with each day it does get better. And I don't know currently if you've ever been through a breakup prior or not, but think about this. If you have been through a breakup prior, right? Think about how you were able to power through that. Think about how you were able to find more about yourself and also give that last relationship so much gratitude, because it is really setting you up to be the perfect partner. It is really setting you up to be this individual that knows more about themselves, that knows more about what they want, and also that is more excited to have this moment of realization. One thing I always say is that every relationship you have been in, it shows you more of what you don't want and more of what you do want, just like everything else in this universe. So use this time right now to maybe even write down a list of traits that you want your next relationship to feel like. You may not know exactly what you want it to look like, but definitely sit down with yourself when you're ready to sit down and think about how you want this next relationship in your life to feel. You want this person to be able to have so much harmony with you, to be so cohesive, to work together, to be a team. I know that you guys are watching right now. You guys are spiritual. You guys are really working your self-development. So think about this. You want to be able to attract someone who also values the same things that you do. And I want you to know that even though we are in this social distancing situation, you will be able to find love again. But right now, use this time to love on you. Use this time to really look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, wow, I love you. Thank you so much. And also give yourself so much credit for where you are in your life right now. I mean, look at us. We are going through this situation right now on a worldwide spectrum, and we're able to adapt. That is such an amazing quality of us human beings, that no matter what circumstance we're facing, we will always be able to adapt. So my key pointers here are: continue to love yourself. Continue to release any emotions that come up. Allow yourself to feel these emotions, because the only way to heal is to feel these emotions. And maybe in time, if you and your ex are able to have a conversation, if you are looking for more closure, or if you want to rebuild a relationship, then let the universe guide you guys back together, but don't manipulate any situation to make that happen. I did share with you guys, I do have a video on how to manifest your ex back, but before I let you guys go click that card right now, I want you to think about this for one moment. Really think about why you'd want this person back into your life. really think about the relationship on a whole spectrum. Did you have more good times? Did you have more bad times? And really be honest with yourself, because the truth will always set you free. So don't be so quick to manifest your ex back, but be more quick to love yourself in ways that is so unconditional and doesn't have any limitations. So I'm sending each of you the biggest, the tightest hug right now, and I want you to know that I'm here to support you. And I really wanted to share this video with you today because this is something I am currently going through as well, and I just want you guys to know that we have to keep our head up. We have to continue to smile with each day, because it is a blessing to have breath. It is a blessing to have life, because with each day we are given the chance to evolve. In every single video, I truly love affirming with each of you. So in today's video, the affirmation is going to be, I am strong and resilient. I am strong and resilient. I am strong and resilient. I want you to know right now, you will absolutely be able to get through this. Remember, you have the power to choose. So choose to let this person go with love and light. Choose to give yourself unconditional love, and choose to be hopeful about the future. I continue to send all my love, my light, and my grace to each of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.